Hey, did you know? The North Korean constitution is not too dissimilar from the US constitution, in that it also, in theory at least, guarantees freedom of speech, the right to assembly, and an uncensored press. But it's not just North Korea. China, Iran, Russia, and many other authoritarian countries also enshrine these rights, just like the US constitution. The difference? Theirs are merely symbolic, if not outright meaningless. So, what actually makes the US the land of the free isn't just words on the Constitution, it's also the coequal branches of government, the separation of powers, the checks and balances that only work if we uphold them, if the people who govern can uphold them. It's not this, neither this, nor this, and definitely not this. See, lacking competence is one thing, but saying the law doesn't apply to us, that's king shit. Pardon my French. When Trump and his allies suggest defying federal judges and dismiss them as activists, that should alarm all of us. We're slow walking toward authoritarianism, a looming constitutional crisis, if you will. But are we really surprised? January 6, 2021 already showed us his utter disdain for the Constitution. King George must be rolling in his grave. Meanwhile, President Washington, the guy who could have been king but said, nah, I'm good, must be looking down like, did I really cross the Delaware for this? Speaking of which, King Trump, President Trump, had any more epiphanies lately? I don't know, like invading the UK? The silver lining in all of this? If there's any good news, it's this. Trump hasn't blatantly defied a court order yet. And let's be honest, his lack of focus, discipline, and the acumen to govern might be the only thing saving democracy at this point, because a strong president does not govern through 72 executive orders in 30 days. A weak one does. And executive orders, they can be overturned just as quickly by the courts or the next administration. But don't get it twisted. Trump does not feel weak, he feels emboldened. Congress was meant to be the strongest branch of the government, but over the last 3 decades, its power has been waning, while the presidency has grown more and more powerful. Congress still holds the power of the purse, for now, but if Trump gets his way, that might change too, turning Congress into a mere advisory board. So, to my Republican friends in Congress, be careful. The power Trump grabs today, it won't disappear when he's gone. It will be there for the next Democratic president to wield. My only hope is that the body of 535 elected officials is stronger than a singular person, just as the founding fathers envisioned. Facts and opinions.